From a high-performance balloon flying passengers to the edge of space, a reusable spacecraft that lands on solid ground, a shuttle designed for deep space exploration, to a space plane taking passengers to Earth's orbit. Welcome back everyone to Futurelicious, where we bring the latest innovations, technology, and gadgets. Neptune is a high-performance balloon and pressurized capsule capable of flying passengers to the edge of space. Flown by a pilot, the vehicle will take up to 8 passengers on a 6-hour journey to the edge of space. Spaceship Neptune will carry people and research payloads on a 2-hour gentle ascent above 99% of the Earth's atmosphere to 100,000 feet. Here, it will cruise above the Earth for about 2 hours, allowing passengers to share their experience via social media. The spaceship then makes a 2-hour descent and splashes down into the sea, where a ship retrieves the passengers and the spaceship. The first uncrewed test flight will include a suite of research payloads and is scheduled for early 2021 from the shuttle landing facility at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Falcon 9 is a reusable 2-stage rocket designed and manufactured by SpaceX for the reliable and safe transport of people and payloads into Earth's orbit and beyond. Falcon 9 is the world's first orbital-class reusable rocket. Reusability allows SpaceX to refly the most expensive parts of the rocket, which in turn drives down the cost of space access. Its name is derived from the fictional Star Wars spaceship, the Millennium Falcon, and the 9 Merlin engines for the rocket's first stage. The Falcon 9 can lift payloads of up to 50,300 pounds. The first stage, which is reusable after recovery by parachutes or powered landing, is powered by 9 Merlin engines with regenerative cooling. The upper stage uses a single Merlin engine and is also reusable. Enjoy our content, remember to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for further updates. Falcon Heavy is the most powerful operational rocket in the world. With the ability to lift into orbit nearly 141,000 pounds, the Falcon Heavy can lift more than twice the payload of the next closest operational vehicle, the Delta IV Heavy. Falcon Heavy is composed of 3 Falcon 9 engine cores, whose 27 Merlin engines together generate more than 5 million pounds of thrust at liftoff, equal to approximately 18 747 aircrafts. The rocket has 2 stages. The first stage has 3 engine cores. The center core is flanked and supported by 2 boosters. The boosters separate after liftoff and land upright back on Earth, possibly to be used again. Meanwhile, the heavier center core aims for a drone ship, carrying its payload in the second stage. Dragon 2 is a spacecraft capable of carrying up to 7 passengers and cargo to and from Earth's orbit and beyond. It is the only spacecraft currently flying that is capable of returning significant amounts of cargo to Earth, and is the first private spacecraft to take humans to the space station. This upgraded Dragon supports significantly more science back to Earth than possible. The Dragon 2 capsule sports a number of upgrades over its predecessor. It can carry 50% more science payloads. The Dragon 2 is also capable of automatically docking with the space station. The previous version had to be berthed. It would slowly approach the ISS, while a crew member on board the station would use a robotic arm to grab the incoming capsule and move it into the opening docking port. Dragon 2 doesn't need any help from humans to dock and attach itself to the ISS. Starliner is a reusable spacecraft designed to accommodate 7 passengers or a mix of crew and cargo for missions to low Earth orbit. For NASA service missions to the International Space Station, it will carry up to 4 NASA-sponsored crew members and a time-critical scientific research. The Starliner has an innovative weldless structure and is reusable up to 10 times with a 6-month turnaround time. It also features wireless internet and tablet technology for crew interfaces. The Starliner also employs a multi-stage system of parachutes and airbags to cushion its landing on solid ground, and is the first American-made lander designed to land on land. An innovative weldless design eliminates the structural risks of traditional welds, and it also reduces mass and production time. New Shepard is a rocket manufactured by Blue Origin for space tourism. The rocket is designed to take passengers into suborbital space inside a crew capsule. The capsule features 6 large observation windows, which are the largest ever constructed for a spacecraft. New Shepard is fully reusable and launches vertically for about 2.5 minutes before cutoff. The capsule will then separate from the rocket. Passengers will be weightless for about 4 minutes during the 11-minute flight, and will be high enough to see the curvature of the Earth. The spacecraft will coast for a few minutes in space before re-entering the atmosphere. New Shepard will land using an autonomous rocket-powered vertical landing system. Dream Chaser is the world's only non-capsule private orbital spacecraft. The winged vehicle will launch vertically atop a rocket, but ends its mission with runway landings, like NASA's now retired space shuttle orbiters used to do. The spaceplane will carry cargo to and from the space station for NASA. Dream Chaser's runway landings will allow efficient retrieval and removal of scientific gear coming back to Earth, which also enjoy a relatively smooth ride down to the ground. Dream Chaser by itself can carry roughly 2,000 pounds of supplies and cargo on board. A 16-foot tall cargo module called Shooting Star can be attached to the spaceplane to provide an additional 10,000 pounds. After the cargo is loaded onto the space station, astronauts can fill the Shooting Star with their trash, where it will disintegrate upon re-entering Earth's atmosphere. Starship and Super Heavy rocket represents a fully reusable transportation system designed to carry both crew and cargo to Earth's orbit, the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Starship will be the world's most powerful launch vehicle ever developed, with the ability to carry in excess of 100 metric tons to Earth orbit. Starship is designed to deliver satellites further at a lower marginal cost per launch than the current Falcon vehicles. Starship will be a fully reusable transport system capable of carrying up to 100 people to Mars. The payload bay would host common areas, storage space, a galley, and a shelter where people could gather to shield from solar storms. Starship might also play a role in NASA's Artemis program, which aims to establish a long-term human presence on the Moon. Orion is a human spacecraft designed for deep space missions. Orion will serve as the exploration vehicle that will carry the crew to space, provide emergency abort capability, sustain astronauts during their mission, and provide safe re-entry from deep space return velocities. No other spacecraft in development has the technology needed for the extremes of deep space, such as life support, navigation, communications, radiation shielding, and the world's largest heat shield that will protect astronauts and help them return safely home. Orion is designed to visit a variety of destinations in our solar system, whether in orbit around the Moon, on a 3-year mission to Mars, or even other near-Earth bodies such as asteroids. Orion has unique capabilities that are needed beyond shorter missions to the International Space Station in a low Earth orbit. Spaceship III is a spacecraft designed to take people and scientific experiments to and from suborbital space. It's the first of the next generation Spaceship III line, which features upgrades that will enable improved performance in terms of maintenance access and flight rate. Dubbed the Imagine, the Spaceship III is a 2-pilot, 6-passenger spaceplane designed to lift off beneath the wings of a carrier aircraft, which drops them at an altitude of about 50,000 feet. At that point, each spacecraft's onboard rocket motor lights up, blasting it into suborbital space. Virgin Galactic passengers will get to experience a few minutes of weightlessness and see the curve of the Earth against the blackness of space. More than 600 people have booked a ride to date. The future can't come soon enough. Which one of these are you most excited about? Tell us in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like and subscribe. Click the bell so you don't miss out on our latest videos. We can't wait to bring you more from the future.